And that gets a big thing going. I don't know what year that is. You might have that. You have that written down?
I don't have that written down, but I do have that, once they didn't even trade him, they sold him.
That's right. They sold him.
Sold him to the Yankees. And then the Red Sox didn't win for like 81 years. And it was called the Curse of the Bambino. Because they sold one of the greatest hitters in baseball of all time.
They ended up breaking the curse. And Yankees, Red Sox, back then and currently, is one of the greatest rivalries in sports.
Yeah, I mean, I am not a big baseball fan, but this one is one that kind of gets me going. Because baseball does have so many games, they have played 2,257 times.
What's the series win-loss on that?
So the Yankees lead.
Yeah, not surprising.
1,214 to 1,029, and then there's been 14 ties.
You know, it's funny.
So about a 54% winning percentage.
I was going to say the win difference is a lot of win, but as far as percentage goes, it's right there.
Yeah, it's right there, right in the middle.
Yeah,
I mean, anything between about 45 and 55, I mean, you got to consider right in the middle, right? I mean,
absolutely. And the thing about the Yankees Red Sox is anytime these guys play, it's prime time ball. They're going to be on Sunday Night Baseball. If they ever meet in the playoffs, it's going to be huge. They're going to go to, it's going to be a huge playoff series. Lately, as of now, the Red Sox have been a better team, right? They've won more World Series lately. Yankees haven't won since 2008. No, is that right? Yeah, not since 2008. They had a good team, but I mean, these two teams are one of the big market. They're both big market teams. They both have big money to spend on free agents and developing players, and they both of these teams are powerhouses in baseball. And any time that these two teams are good or great, it's always good for baseball as a whole.
Yeah. The Red Sox have the longest streak in this series. They won 17 games in a row, but that was from 1911 to 1912.
That's before Babe Ruth, I think.
Yeah, I don't know what years that was, but so, I mean, that's obviously a long time ago, over 100 years. Since then, nobody's won that many games in a row on either side.
Yeah, do you want to talk about sports in general?
Yeah.
New York and Boston.
It's kind of a real rivalry.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Patriots, Red Sox, Yankees,
Giants,
Jets, all those guys. I mean, it's New York and Boston. Anytime those teams are good at anything, now we're talking.
Anytime I think Yankees, Red Sox, I think of the ALCS.
Yeah, for sure.
The 3-1.
No, you're talking about 3-0.
3-0.
Well, okay, it ends up at 3-1, but it's 3-0, and then the Red Sox come all the way back and win, and that was it. That was it.
And no team had ever done that.
Curse is lifted.
Finally happens. They lift the curse. Done. So we're going to end on this one. We'll do another show on more rivalries later and talk some Notre Dame USC because that's a big one to me. We'll talk KUMU border war, which is big in our part of the country. We'll talk Iowa State, which is big for me in my college years. But, we are celebrating my co-host's birthday. You might hear some of this background noise. So that's why, it is kind of loud. Celebrating his birthday. Happy birthday to Austin.
Oh, thanks, man.
But we are going to end on this, which is, in my opinion, the greatest rivalry. So, one of the greatest rivalries in all of sports to me is the University of North Carolina versus Duke in basketball. These schools are 10 miles apart on Tobacco Road, or if you go straight distance, it's 8 miles. 8 miles.
The thing about it, too, is you get right now, for me, you get the top two coaches in basketball, too. Yeah. So as of right now, so you got Coach K and Rod Williams right now. So for me, anytime these two teams meet, it's really, really, really good basketball. So, I mean, the thing is, it's been a really good rivalry for a long time, and guess what? It's not going anywhere.
Yep, absolutely. Started on January 24th of 1920. So when they played their first game. UNC leads 139 to 111 all time, so it's about 55%. Longest streak was UNC won 16 in a row from 1921 to 1928.
I'm actually a little bit surprised that UNC leads this, especially as long as Coach K's been coaching. But yeah, it's always been a really good rivalry. No matter what kind of team either schools have put out there, it's always been a really good rivalry, and it's always like must-watch basketball every time.
Oh yeah, absolutely. UNC is third all-time in wins, and Duke is fourth. So, if you look at that, these are two, obviously the best teams, 3 and 4 in wins all time in college basketball.
Yeah, so it's really cool to kind of see this rivalry, and like I said, anytime these two teams get on the floor, it's must-watch basketball every single time.
Yep, absolutely. So, this is our show on rivalries, guys. Sorry about the noise, but anyway, thanks for tuning in. Hit us up on MidwestMikes.com, at MidwestMikes on Twitter, Facebook, all the social media.
That's right. All right, you guys have a great week.
Yep, we'll see you later.